So, procrastination, huh? Firstly, what is the definition of procrastination? Procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing something that you know you have to do, but you just don't. Let me give you an example. You come back from work, you're tired, you know you have to clean your room up. Now, one part of your brain says, hey man, look, you got to do this now, okay? Get it done with, and then you can do whatever you want. The other part of your brain says, nope, I'm sorry, dude, but you just came back from work, okay? Relax, watch TV for the first 10 minutes, and then I'm sure you can do it later. Now, 56 million years go by, and I may be exaggerating a bit here, but you still haven't done what you set out to do. So, how do you do the things that you know you have to do, but you just don't? How do you listen to the right side of the brain rather than the evil one? Well, give me a chance and I'll show you exactly how. Now, I want you to meet Bella. No, not the Bella from Twilight. She actually has facial expressions. And this is John. John and Bella go to the same college and study maths. Now, they have an exam in 30 days. They both just found out today that they have a test to prepare for. So let's see what they do for the next 30 days. So let's start with Bella. Bella is very concentrated and all her distractions go out the window as she revises from the first day all the way to the last day, achieving her desired grade for the test. Now, John, on the other hand, does everything other than sitting down with his books for the first 29 days, and on the last day, he does what I call last minute revision, which, trust me, I'm familiar with that. He prepares for his test on the last day, and guess what? He's only overwhelmed by it due to the overload of work, and therefore he doesn't get the grade that he desired. So, what happened? Why did Bella prepare without getting distracted, and why did John get distracted every single day except for the last day, despite both knowing exactly what they expected from themselves? Okay, now to answer that, we need to understand that every human, for every action they take, are driven by two forces, pain and pleasure, or shall I say two emotions. So, for example, one person may go gym because it makes them feel great, and I'm one of them, while another may go gym because the thought of being unhealthy brings so much pain for them that they just can't think about not going to the gym. So when we go back to our example, Jack did associate pain to not revising. However, the pleasure of playing his Xbox, for example, was far greater and hence he chose to do that. Until the 29th day, where the pain of not doing work was far greater than the pleasure of doing something else, for example, playing Xbox. And therefore, he decided to revise on that last day. But we know that it was just way too late on that last day to revise for the whole exam. Now, Bella, on the other hand, associated far too much pain to not doing her work than the pleasure of doing something else. So much so that she ended up revising for the whole of 30 days. Now, I know how hard it can be for someone to just think about changing their focus and emotions, etc., when they're feeling so lazy and sluggish. However, I have made a simple worksheet that I've used before as well to associate pain and pleasure, your two most powerful emotions, in the right direction. But more on that later, and I'll put that link in the description as well. Now, aside from realigning your physiology and emotion, there's one more thing you can do to eliminate procrastination. Now, I'll show you a graph. On the left, you see numbers from going from 10 to the top, 10 from the top to the 1 at the bottom, and to the H right at the bottom. I'll tell you what H is in a minute. Now, the left or the y-axis represents pain. For the purpose of this example, we will assume pain is measured on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, on the bottom or the x-axis, it's the number of days. We will start at 1 and end at 21. In different circumstances, the number of days could differ depending on what you're trying to achieve. So we'll use our first example that we used at the beginning of how we come back from work and have to clean our room. So on the first day, you can see from the graph that it's really darn hard to get things done, e.g. you cleaning your room, and that's because the pain we associated to that task was 10 out of 10. But however, on the 21st day, things start to change and we form what is called a habit. From the 21st day onwards, coming back from home and cleaning your room will be like an instinct. The movement is so engraved in your subconscious that it doesn't really take no effort or willpower to do. And this is why habits are so powerful. And this explains why you procrastinate at the start when you have to do something. But if you stay persistent and you keep doing that task, then you can literally change the things that you do and you can change all your daily rituals. So we learned about how we can realign our emotions and form habits. Forming habits is simple. You just have to stay really persistent, stay dedicated, and habits will eventually form. But to help you use pain and pleasure to your advantage, I've designed a simple worksheet that I've used before as well to accomplish my goals. So just click on the link and I'll put it in the description as well for the mobile users. Make sure you print that worksheet out, fill it in, and stick it on your wall if you have to, just so you can remind yourself every day about what you need to do. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you got this far, then I thank you for your attention. It was only my second video on this channel, so I hope I didn't bore you too much. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and thumbs up if you enjoyed my video. Also like my Facebook page. If you guys like reading, make sure you check out my blog too. And if you want to check out my first video, then click somewhere in the corner, I'll put the link, and you also get to see my handsome face on it. So until next time, peace out.